Alright, hello everybody! I am Gamemaster 909, back with more of Mario Kart Wii. Previously, we took care of the Grand Prix for 50cc, 100cc, and 150cc. And all we have left for the Grand Prix is the Mirror Mode, which we will actually get into later, because we've already played as all the characters that we have already unlocked. There are more characters, along with more vehicles and stuff, that we can also unlock in the other single-player mode, Time Trials, race by yourself for the fastest record. Now when clicking on this, we'll be immediately brought into the character selection screen. There actually is not custom classes for this mode because this actually works a little differently. So where, if we play as, oh I don't know, let's just go as Daisy on everyone's favorite vehicle. We have access to all of the cups, along with all the tracks, considering that I believe in order to unlock these cups in Time Trials, all you have to do is unlock them in at least one of the CCs. So we can actually select individual tracks, because Time Trials is pretty much where you try to get the best times possible on each of the 32 tracks in this game. So if we go into Luigi Circuit, we'll have a ghost to face. Each track has 2 ghosts that are from developers of Mario Kart Wii that you can race to try to beat their time. And you'll even be able to get ghosts from other save files if you have other save files on the console that you could race against. You can also watch the replay to see, like, oh, what shortcuts did they perform and how exactly they did so well. Or you can do time trials by yourself to kind of go at your own pace. We may as well race the ghost for Luigi Circuit. And when you actually are loaded onto the track, there'll actually be a different music that plays whenever you start it, and you're pre-equipped with 3 boost mushrooms, which you could use all over the track. And yeah, there are no item boxes, so that's why you're given free boost mushrooms. It's so that you can kind of use them at your own pace, whether you want to use 1 per lap or use all 3 of them on 1 lap. So it's kind of your own choice. Alright, so yeah, we beat the ghost opponent by 3 seconds. So yeah, the ghost opponent is pretty much how it traces your exact path that you take across the race. You know, it's pretty cool how the game is able to save all that. That's probably also why this game's I guess, what do you call it? This game's kind of save file within the Wii's memory takes up 28 blocks, which is kind of the storage unit that Nintendo uses for a lot of their systems. Also, I just realized we have not used a single mushroom. There we go. And so there we go. We got a total time of 1 minute and 22 seconds. There we go. A ghost has been created for GM909. And a fast staff ghost has appeared. So pretty much if you get a good enough time on a track, you're going to unlock another staff ghost in order to face against, which will be a lot more difficult than the standard staff ghost that is available whenever you first start up. That is available on every track when you first start up the game. So we have a lot of options here. We could retry, change the course, change our character, view a replay, check rankings, moving to the Mario Kart channel rankings. We'll view that later. You can also quit the game, of course, which I believe getting at least 1 fast staff ghost rewards you with something, if I'm not mistaken, which we could just reload the save file. And there we go. We actually unlocked a new vehicle. for unlocking a single fast staff ghost, the Tiny Titan. Pretty cool. Alright. Back on the time trials. How about we play as... we may as well try out that new vehicle that we just unlocked. About as Koopa Troopa on a Tiny Titan, which is a huge monster truck with really good off-road. Makes sense. Alright, as we tackle the next track, Moo Meadows, with its standard staff ghost having a time of 1 minute and 37 seconds. Now, I was previously able to get a time of 1 minute and 32 seconds. But let's see if we're able to beat this ghost. Well, it seems like the Tiny Titan's pretty fast so far. And there actually is, because there's no items, there actually is some strategy to this mode, because it's all on your own decision on what paths you take, along with where you use your boost mushrooms. Now, time trials has been a staple to the Mario Kart series ever since the beginning. And we were just barely able to beat the opponent on that lap. Let's see if we can take this shortcut. Nope. Great. And what's interesting is that in Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64, or at least in Mario Kart 64 I do know this, it's that if you do anything complex, like bump into something, it actually will not be able to save your ghost. Of course, with the Wii's more complex hardware, this will not be the case. No matter what you do, a ghost will be saved for your time trial. Okay, that was close. I got pretty lucky there. Almost ran into that cow. Come on. Well, we beat them, but I don't know if that's enough to get a fast staff ghost. It is not. With a time of 1 minute and 37 seconds. Why don't we actually try a different ghost? We could go ahead and try my ghost in my previous save file. Whoops. Nope, not yet. Or maybe it's just the vehicle that I'm using that's causing it. Let's do it. Let's see how well my previous self is. Or on a different vehicle. Which is a vehicle we actually have not unlocked yet. Which is actually one you unlock through time trials. Because this time, we definitely got a better time than before. With 1 minute and 35 seconds. We also have different music for, I guess, if you lose against a ghost. We did not unlock the fast staff ghost, unfortunately. And I don't know how Koopa Troop is driving. When he's just in his shell. Yeah, look at that. Alright, maybe it's just our character. Maybe that's just how unbalanced this game really is. Let's see. I don't think we should go as Daisy again.
Let's go.
How about Rosalina? We still haven't gone through all of the large weight vehicles yet, including the Jet Setter and the Honey Coupe. The Honey Coupe has better off-road, which is probably something we'll need for Moo Meadows. So let's go ahead and try it. We'll go ahead and race against our previous ghost. That should probably help us get a better time. Maybe. Yeah, definitely. Considering I had the vehicle that I did before for my other save file for this track, I'm pretty sure this was one of the last tracks that I did in time trials when it comes to like doing all of them for the fast staff ghosts. So I guess I always struggle with this one. Which I guess makes sense because there really aren't that many shortcuts in this track. Or just ways to get a super fast time. Uh-oh. That might hinder things. I think I just lost all of my speed there. Alright. Let's see. Alright, we beat ourselves by a second. That should be good. That was a pretty good turn there. But is it good enough? And the answer is definitely a time of 1 minute and 31 seconds. I think that's even better than my previous time on my other save file. And we did get a fast staff ghost. So, very, very nice. Let's check and just see how good that was. Yes! It was actually better than my previous time. Look at that. Alright, maybe I should continue using Rosalina on the Honeycoop. Like, what other combinations could we do? Let's see, especially since we're about to do Mushroom Gorge. Screw it, I'm playing as Waluigi again. On the Jet Setter. Let's do it. Alright, 2 minutes and 16 seconds for the standard Staff Ghost, and 2 minutes and 8 seconds for my previous save file. Let's go ahead and race against Nin Murak. If that's how you pronounce it, probably not. If you're wondering, the Nin stands for, of course, Nintendo, because like I said, all of these ghosts are actually from the developers of Mario Kart Wii. And I believe they'll even have like a flag next to their name showing like what country they're from. And of course, I'm pretty sure a lot of them are from Japan. Probably because, you know, Nintendo's main HQ is in Japan. But the reason why there's flags is because you can actually race against other players from online in time trials. You can actually download other players' ghosts in order to try to beat their times, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure on my original Wii I actually downloaded a just a ghost from online for the track Luigi Circuit, but I don't know if it downloaded properly because I remember when I loaded it up, it like stopped at a certain point. Maybe the file was just corrupted or something because of age, because this wasn't too long ago when I last checked. But that's probably what it is. But yeah, it's a cool idea. Of course, there are also online leaderboards for each track in this game that you can check online to see how you match up against all of them. We seem to be falling behind. Uh-oh. Don't worry, we got this shortcut. Interesting that the opponent is using the other path, which doesn't seem to be helping them that much. Oh, I just realized they're actually playing a character. They're actually playing as a character we have not unlocked yet, Toadette, which was Toad's partner in Mario Kart Double Dash. That's actually the game she first appeared in, like period, and has kind of become a staple of the Mario series. Even some of the mainline games. We got a time of 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And we did not unlock the Fast F Ghost. Let's try it again. But yeah, especially nowadays, Toadette has kind of become a staple of a whole bunch of Mario games, including the later Mario Party games. Like, I think she was first playable in Mario Party and Mario Party 6. I think it was 6. And she would also be playable in Mario Party 7, 8, and I think some of the handheld games. Along with, I believe, Mario Party 10. And that's it, because she would kind of be a co-host in some of the Nintendo Switch Mario Party games with Super Mario Party and Mario Party Superstars. Now, what's funny is that Toadette will also be in a bunch of mainline Mario games, such as Super Mario Odyssey and... Uh-oh. Okay. We lost our mushroom, unfortunately, so we won't be able to boost again, so we should probably restart that. Never a good sign when you fall off of the track in time trials, because it could lose you a lot of time. We kind of... Okay, not off to a good start. Like I said, Toadette was in Super Mario Odyssey, along with when they ported over... wow, okay. This shortcut's going to be harder than I thought. Interesting. As I was saying, when they re-released New Super Mario Bros. U onto the Nintendo Switch... Oh, we actually made it. Nice. Rather than, you know, making a new Super Mario Bros. Game for Nintendo Switch, they just ported over the one from the Wii U, which is kind of the definition of lazy, considering those games to begin with, the New Super Mario Bros. Games, are kind of lazy because they're just kind of the same game, but just on different platforms. And made even worse by the fact that they released 2 of them in the same year. And like I said, they feel very samey, because it's kind of, especially the theming of them is just kind of standard Mario stuff, like, oh, grassy levels, desert levels, you know? But whenever they re-released New Super Mario Bros. U on the Nintendo Switch, one of the things they added was Toadette as a playable character. And the distinct thing about her is that she was able to pick up a power-up called the Super Crown, I believe it was called, where she can turn into a new character called Peachette, which is pretty much a combination of Princess Peach and Toadette. Peachette pretty much acts as kind of a handicap for the game, to where she can like float over certain objects and has extra jumps. And what's even worse, or I guess not worse, but what's bad about it, oh my god! Well, that was our last boost mushroom, so we didn't lose anything, but we did lose quite a bit of time because Toadette's right behind her tails now. Or tail. As I was saying, what's made bad about it is that Toadette in that game actually replaces one of the characters, in that you actually can no longer have 2 normal Toad characters like you could in the original, to where now at least one player, if you're playing in 4 players, has to have a handicap. Which kind of makes the Wii U version superior in that way. And we did do better before, but we did not unlock the Fast F Ghost. Time to do it again! Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't use this vehicle. Maybe I should use something else. What's funny about the Super Crown in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is that for a while, it actually became a bit of an internet meme because of a webcomic someone made, to where they thought, what if other characters were to use this Super Crown? And so a person came up with a hybrid between Peach and Bowser called Bowsette, It's a weird name because, you know, Peachette, the name is supposed to be a combination of Peach and Toadette. Having the name Bowsette kind of implies that it's a combination of Toadette and Bowser. But anyways, yeah, it became super popular and inspired a whole, I guess a whole line of characters people would make of giving other characters the Super Crown. Like, I don't know, having a Boo take the Super Crown and become Boozette, which is also a pretty confusing name, but yeah. Just me talking about it, you probably already know why it was super popular. That's right, it's so people can have an excuse to be horny over these Mario characters. What a world we live in. Doing pretty well so far. Probably because I nailed the shortcut all 3 times this go about. But yeah, 2019 was a fun year. Because that was when the... Okay, I got super lucky there, holy crap. I was freaking on the edge of my seat. Because of those mushrooms that I was about to fall off of. Alright, we got a time of 2 minutes and 6 seconds, which is enough to get another fast staff ghost. Perfect. We may as well change oh, what was that frame rate drop? Oh my god. Do you guys see that? Alright, why don't we go ahead and play as... how about... Shoot. How about Bowser Jr.? Anyways, I think there's some audio glitch. We've tackled all the medium weight carts. Have we tackled all the small weight carts? Did we ever tackle the bit bike? I don't know if we did. But let's go ahead and do it. As Koopa Troopa again, because why not? Alright. Our previous time is 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And the normal the normal staff ghost has a time of 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Let's see if we can beat that with Toad, or the opponent has Toad on a bike we have not unlocked yet. Alright, this one is Outward Drift. And we beat our opponent with a time of 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Unfortunately, that was not enough to get the fast staff ghost. To be fair, we made quite a few mistakes. Let's see if we could try it again. This time, we'll use a boost mushroom, not a boosh mushroom. I think that's what I was trying to say. We'll see if that can help us beat our opponent. Along with, of course, constant wheeling, something that's kind of a must for when driving a bike in time trials. There we go. Alright, we were able to beat them this time on this lap. Let's see if the mushroom there will help us. And it looks like it is going to. Wow, okay. With a 4-second lead. Perfect. Toad's Factory always had one of my favorite music tracks in this game. Especially the final lap music. It gets pretty darn intense. Like, God, the musical build-up of it all is just... It's pretty cool. I think I said before that I really like the music of Mario Kart Wii and how much better it is compared to its predecessors in terms of Mario Kart games. Especially compared to, like, Double Dash. And there we go. We got a time of 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Way better than last time. And we actually did unlock a Fast Staff Ghost. Now, I believe if you unlock 4 Fast Staff Ghosts, another thing will be unlocked. Let's see what it is. Why, it's a new character! Funky Kong! Now, this is a character people love in this game. It's already off to a good start. Sounds excited.